The closure of the Panama Canal has ignited a global crisis, stranding ships and bringing trade to a standstill. Even Elon Musk, typically unshaken, has shown deep concern, highlighting the far-reaching implications of this shutdown. This unprecedented event has disrupted businesses, supply chains, and economies worldwide, and we will delve into the shocking reasons behind it, its consequences, and Musk's emotional response to the situation. The Panama Canal, which connects the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, is an extraordinary man-made feat. It serves as a shortcut for ships traveling across the world, eliminating the need to sail around the southern tip of South America. Since its completion in 1914, it has been an essential component of global trade, facilitating the movement of goods from food and electronics to oil and cars. Without it, the world would look vastly different. Shipping would be slower, costlier, and more inefficient. The canal has become an increasingly vital part of international trade over the years, with around 6% of global trade passing through it. A significant portion of everyday goods, whether it's the oil we use, the phones we buy, or the food we consume, has likely traversed the Panama Canal. Therefore, its sudden shutdown is felt across industries and markets, highlighting just how integral it is to the functioning of the global economy. For years, the Panama Canal has faced challenges, including storms, flooding, and even earthquakes, yet it has remained operational. However, these problems, compounded by the increasing size of modern ships, have strained its capacity. In 2025, a significant issue emerged. A drought caused the water level in Gatun Lake, the canal's water source, to drop. This severely impacted the canal's ability to accommodate larger ships, leading to delays and an overwhelming backlog. Consequently, the ships that could navigate the canal were smaller, while larger vessels had to wait for extended periods, causing massive disruptions in global shipping. This situation was further exacerbated by political tensions between Panama and the United States over toll charges and the increasing influence of China in Panama. As a result, the canal, once a symbol of global cooperation, became a site of contention, complicating efforts to resolve the crisis. The consequences of the canal's closure have reverberated throughout the world, with shipping companies forced to seek alternative routes. Goods now must take longer and more expensive paths, leading to delays, rising prices, and shortages. The global flow of goods, ranging from electronics and food to oil, has been disrupted, with businesses struggling to cope with the cost and time implications. The rising costs in industries like technology and food, coupled with inflation, have put a strain on both businesses and consumers. For example, the oil industry has been particularly affected. The disruption in oil transport via the canal could lead to oil shortages and price hikes. This cascade effect could trigger inflation, making everyday items more expensive. Additionally, stock markets are in turmoil, with some companies struggling due to shipping delays, while others see gains, such as oil companies, which benefit from higher prices. Amid this turmoil, Elon Musk has expressed his deep concerns, not only about the impact on his own companies, such as Tesla and SpaceX, but also about the broader implications for global trade. In an emotional address, Musk emphasized that the closure of the Panama Canal is not just a business setback. It is a global crisis that affects jobs and livelihoods worldwide. Musk's typically calm demeanor was overshadowed by his genuine worry for the future of society and the global economy. However, Musk also sees this crisis as an opportunity to rethink global logistics. With his background in groundbreaking technologies, Musk advocates for the adoption of new, more efficient methods of transportation, including self-driving ships, drones, and high-speed rail. He believes that the global shipping system, relying on century-old infrastructure, needs modernization. The closure of the Panama Canal, in Musk's view, is a wake-up call to embrace innovation and create smarter, more sustainable logistics systems. Musk's vision extends beyond short-term fixes, focusing on long-term solutions that can revolutionize the way goods are transported across the world. His call to action underscores the importance of reimagining the future of trade and logistics, making them faster, smarter, and more resilient to disruptions. While technology and innovation are key to addressing the immediate issues, there are also broader challenges to consider. The closure of the Panama Canal highlighted vulnerabilities related to climate change, such as a drought that caused a water shortage, and geopolitical tensions over control of vital trade routes. These factors must be addressed through international cooperation, sustainable practices, and investments in new infrastructure to prevent future disruptions. Experts suggest exploring alternative trade routes, such as the Northern Sea route through the Arctic, which is becoming increasingly navigable due to climate change. Additionally, expanding shipping infrastructure and developing new technologies like automated ports and AI-driven logistics could provide much-needed resilience to global supply chains. Ultimately, the Panama Canal crisis serves as a stark reminder of how interconnected the world is and how dependent we are on shared infrastructure. It also highlights the importance of global cooperation to address the root causes of disruptions, such as climate change and political tensions, while fostering innovation to build a more robust and efficient system for the future. In conclusion, the closure of the Panama Canal is not just a temporary setback. It is a turning point in how we view global trade and logistics. While the world grapples with its immediate consequences, it also presents an opportunity to rethink the systems that have served us for over a century. With innovation, collaboration, and a willingness to adapt, we can navigate this crisis and build a more resilient global trade system for the future.